Hey coffee lovers, ever wondered how that aromatic cup of coffee became the morning ritual for millions across America? From its humble beginnings as a mysterious, exotic drink to become an essential part of our daily lives, the journey of a coffee in America is nothing short of fascinating. We will uncover tales of rebellion, explore the coffee culture that relocated through the centuries, and spill the beans on how the single seedling sparked a coffee revolution that would shape the nation. Nobody knows how or when the coffee was discovered, though there are many legends about its origin. According to folklore, it was there that the goat herder Kaldi first realized these treasured beans' potential. According to the tale, Kaldi stumbled upon coffee when he observed that his goats, after munching on berries from a specific tree, became remarkably energetic, resisting sleep at night. Upon sharing his discovery with the local monastery's abbot, Kaldi's findings led to the creation of a beverage using the berries. The abbot experienced heightened alertness during long evening prayers. This revelation was shared with fellow monks, and soon the knowledge of these invigorating berries started spreading. As the news traveled eastwards and coffee made its way to the Arabian Peninsula, it embarked on a journey that would eventually carry these beans across the entire globe. The Arabian Peninsula. Coffee cultivation and trade had its origin on the Arabian Peninsula. By the 15th century, coffee plantations were thriving in the Yemeni district of Arabia, and by the 16th century, its presence had expanded to Persia, Egypt, Syria, and Turkey. The appeal of coffee extended beyond private homes, finding a prominent place in public coffee houses known as kahwahane, emerging in cities throughout the Near East. These coffee houses became unparalleled hubs for various social activities. Patrons didn't just consume coffee and engage in conversations, they also enjoyed music, performance, chess games, and stayed well informed with the latest news. Such was their significance that these establishments were often referred to as schools of the wise. The annual influx of thousands of pilgrims to the holy city of Mecca from around the globe played a crucial role in spreading knowledge of this wine of earth. Coffee comes to the Europe. European travelers returning from the Near East shared tales of an intriguing dark beverage. By the 17th century, coffee had found its way to Europe and was gaining popularity across the continent. The introduction of this novel drink stirred suspicion and fear among some, who deemed it the bitter invention of Satan. In Venice in 1615, local clergy condemned coffee, leading to such controversy that Pope Clement VIII was asked to mediate. Upon tasting the beverage himself, he found it so satisfying that he granted it papal approval. Despite initial resistance, coffee houses emerged as bustling hubs of social activity and communication in major European cities like England, Austria, France, and Germany and Holland. In England, these establishments were nicknamed penny universities because for the price of a penny, one could enjoy a cup of coffee and engage in stimulating conversation. Coffee gradually replaced traditional breakfast drinks like beer and wine. Those who opted for coffee over alcohol found themselves starting the day alert and energized, leading to improved work quality, a precursor to modern office coffee services. By the mid-17th century, London alone boasted over 300 coffee houses, attracting a diverse clientele including merchants, shippers, brokers, and artists. Remarkably, many businesses, including Lloyd's of London, trace their origins back to these specialized coffee houses, with Lloyd's starting at the Edwards Lloyd's Coffee House. The New World. During the mid-1600s, coffee made its way to New Amsterdam, which would later be renamed New York by the British. While coffee houses became prevalent, tea remained the preferred beverage in the New World until 1773. It was during this year that colonists rebelled against King George III's imposing tax on tea, a revolt famously known as the Boston Tea Party. This event marked a pivotal shift in American drink preferences towards coffee. As Thomas Jefferson succinctly put it, coffee, the preferred beverage of the civilized world. Plantations around the world. As the popularity of coffee surged, there was intense competition to cultivate it beyond Arabia. In the latter part of the 17th century, the Dutch secured coffee seedlings, while initial attempts to plant them in India were unsuccessful. Their endeavors in Batavia on the island of Java, now Indonesia, proved fruitful. The coffee plants flourished, leading to a thriving trade for the Dutch. Subsequently, they extended coffee cultivation to the islands of Sumatra and Celebes. Now coming to the America. In 1714, the mayor of Amsterdam gifted a young coffee plant to a King Louis XIV of France, which was planted in the Royal Botanical Garden in Paris. In 1723, naval officer Gabriel de Clieu obtained a seedling from the king's plant, overcoming a challenging voyage with adverse weather, a saboteur, and a pirate attack to safely transport it to Martinique. Once planted, this seedling flourished and played a crucial role in spreading over 18 million coffee trees on the island of Martinique in the subsequent 50 years. Remarkably, it served as the parent of all coffee trees in the Caribbean, South and Central America. Brazilian coffee owes its existence to Francisco de Melo, sent by the emperor to French Guiana for coffee seedlings. Despite the French reluctance to share, Pelhata, with his good looks, received a bouquet of flowers from the French governor's wife before leaving. Hidden within were enough coffee seeds to initiate a billion-dollar industry. As missionaries, travelers, traders, and colonists continued to transport coffee seeds to new lands, coffee trees spread globally. Plantations emerged in tropical forests and mountain highlands, some thriving while others faded. Coffee economies played a pivotal role in establishing new nations, creating fortunes and shaping global trade. By the late 18th century, coffee had become one of the world's most lucrative export commodities, second only to crude oil in sought-after global products. As we conclude this journey through the history of how coffee arrived in America, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. How has coffee played a role in your life, and do you have a favorite coffee story or tradition? Do let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this exploration of coffee's historical voyage, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and ring that notification bell to stay updated on our culinary adventures.